Hello and welcome back to Factorio Fixit. My name's Negative Root and let's get cracking. Today we're going to be playing a very special factory by a fellow called Deluks. Now if you don't know who Deluks is, go check him out. I'll hopefully put the link in the description. Deluks is a small YouTuber, much the size of myself, and he plays Factorio. So I hit him up the other day and I said, please send through your factory and I'd love to see if I can fix it. Pun intended. So here it is. He sent it through. He said have a look. This is before he played episode 11. I think by now he'll probably be a couple of episodes in front, but we'll see what we can do in terms of fixing it. Now I'm noticing several things. First and foremost, that biter attack, yo. Oi, get out of it. Has done some mean things to his iron supply. So let's see if we can get that corrected. Obviously, no investment in defense. I like his style. Reminds me of my first base. I had no investment in defense either. Well, I did, and I still got my butt kicked. So happy days. So let's just see if we can get this going here. No repair packs. I think that's probably a bit of an oversight. We'll correct that. Alright, so we've got some turrets here. Turrets, not torrents. Turrets there that should take care of the majority of the alien threat. Let's just see if we can get this corrected though. Alright. So that's not quite. Oops. Yeah, we'll do that. Happy days. Now what I need to do is I need to recombine these two belts. I'm thinking something along the lines of this. Now what I will actually up there, piggy. What I probably need is one of these. Okay, that's yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's ugly as sin. Rightio. So obviously we've got some furnaces missing here now. So we'll just throw them back. Just see if we can get them working again, because we're going to need... well, we're going to need as much capacity as we can get. And we'll throw that down there and that down there. Power point needs to go there. We'll need another long-handed inserter, which is number 3 in his setup. So that's happy days. Now we're going to need some more. Whoops, there they are. Just check that that's all. Yeah, that's all complete. So that's good. Here we go. So iron is back on track, hopefully, and we should be getting it back through our main bus. Now, Deluks has gone for something oddly familiar. It looks like he's been watching too much of Roomba, because this is not a good idea. And I harp on about it, I know, but gee whiz. Copper cable on a belt. Just know. This is not a bad setup, I suppose. That's okay. But because of the way this is the way it's organised just means that this gets preference, and then this comes last, which is not what you want, because you'll notice that, ah damn, no green science. So you really need to make sure that you are getting some green circuits through to your yellow inserters no matter what. Now I like the splitter idea here, that's sending it in 2 different directions. That's a nice thought. But we need to deal with the priority here. So I'm thinking that we need a splitter. Right. Another splitter in one of them. Is that going to work? Probably not. Maybe with a little bit of a tweak, it will. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to ensure that at least 50% comes through to the yellow inserters. So what we'll do is just delete that there. Okay. So that should sort itself out, and we should see that the end of the line gets a little bit more love. And as I said, you want to do that because you need to ensure that they're getting through to the green circuit, green science makers. If it's not, well, you're handicapping your research rate, which that's a big goal to do that. And indeed, when you're playing, oh, here we go. Alright, don't attack me. Don't you dare attack me. You little bugger. Come here. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Oh. So, we really need to get some defenses up and running. I must say, this is the most excitement I've had for a long time. But something to remember is that while you live, it's all okay. You know, even though all the power's off, no, I'm not worried. Because you know what that means, you're not producing pollution. So you've got to be happy with that. So we'll just leave that for the moment. I reckon there was a splitter there. And we'll come back out this way. Okie dokie, now I need to connect this all back up. And that's something that people, I think, forget. Is that you will, like, when you come under attack, it's not the end of the world. Having to rebuild all this sucks, but it's not like you're dead. Because once you're dead, game over. But if you can stay alive, stay on the hunt, you'll be okay. Because you can rebuild the factory, and so long as you start focusing a little bit more on your defenses, yeah, you'll do okay. I think that was one of the major things that I realised when I was playing the game, because I was paranoid of getting wiped out. But I realised that it's pretty hard to lose as long as you play smart. So let's have a look here. We really need laser turrets, but they're not researched yet. And I think that's probably a bit of newness creeping into Rob's game. He doesn't, because he hasn't played very much, that's something that most experienced people will do, is they'll rush laser turrets. Now, this isn't a particularly challenging world with regards to biters, but even still. Wow, dual bus of plastic? What? That's overkill, man. Like, I get it, but hot damn. Okay, this is going to be oh wow, we've already got yeah, this needs to be expanded by about 10. Let's go to there. Okay, we'll go here. So we'll delete that and go like this. We'll hook this bad boy up. Go. So this is going to be very important, cracking down this light oil and ensuring it gets into the petroleum gas supply. And we've got advanced oil processing going, so that's happy days as well. It's just waiting for crude. Where's the crude go? Why is the crude not connected? What's going on here? What is it connected to? Nothing. Doesn't look like it's connected to anything. I wonder if there's a reason for that. I'd say there probably is. Anyway, let's reconnect it, shall we? They might have wanted to use all the light oil or something. Oh well, that's back going again. Yeah, problem solved. How awesome is that? Oh, power issues. How good is this? Yeah, Niente. No power whatsoever. Crikey. So the issues in this factory are quite widespread. Not only do we have a lack of defense, we also have a lack of power. We have a lack of the of laser turrets. Maybe if I can find some boilers, I can. Oh, here we go. All right. So this is what's happened here. So you can see here we've got 7 production. Yeah, whatever. You can see here though there's nothing. So what's happened is these two networks have been split by the biters. And it takes a sharp eye to pick that up. As you notice now, bada bing bada boom, we're okay. These, it's important to, like that can happen just generally in a game. You'll find that you've created 2 networks, and it just takes a really sharp eye because you keep an eye on what's actually producing for you. And yeah, go from there. So it's all going pretty well, all things considered. Probably need to continue to fight on with some more important things though. Wow, processing units already. Wonder what's going on there. Right now, yeah, okay. Yep, okay. It all seems okay to me. Green Science is still struggling, and that's because of the inserter problem. And the inserters are struggling because of the, well, cop cable and a belt. Which, we covered that already. Let's see if we can get it to work. How are we looking? Okay. Much better. Yep, much better. There we go. So what if we speed up the output? How does this change things? Go and flat out. Wonderful. So that's going to pack the belt as much as we can. What are we waiting for? Okay, so now we notice that these blue inserters aren't fast enough. So we'll just see if we can add some speed there. And this is all about trying to get as much out of the build as you can. And this is something that I probably don't see enough of. Whilst this is not the best, yep, sure, we can all acknowledge that. You still got to get the best out of it. And you can see now that we're starting to lose a bit of the battle here because of these compression losses. So let's see if we can fix that little issue. Now what I'll do is I need to go with compression lossless corners, because that's the biggest issue right now. There we go, done. We probably need to do the same thing here. So we will... Oh, enough fighters. Please. Fighters, please. So they love my little mining setup. Now, back to what I was doing before I was rudely interrupted. I need to fix this. Now, I'll do another compression lossless corner. I'm going to need a little bit more room, so I'll get that here. And then what I need is another splitter. Okay, just like that. So that there. There we go. And we probably need to reconnect that. So it looks fairly funky, I know, but now we don't lose any compression in the bends, which means that we can get everything that comes out here goes out here in the exact same speed. And you can notice that we're getting it, we're punching it into the third assembler now. So let's have a look here, see what we're doing. Okay, well, the only way we can upgrade that is by getting a better assembler. So let's go get a better assembler. I'm going to ignore all of this because clearly we need defenses, but that's I think yeah, I think Deluks can have some fun with that. I'm not going to fix all the things for him. 3. Okay. We'll stamp that down there. Now the difference between these two is this has a crafting speed of 0.5, this is 0.75, so this is 25% stronger. No, more than that. It's 50% faster, so keep that in mind. So in effect, I've just added another, well there's one, I've added another 2 to the line, just by upgrading the assembler type. Now, this we probably need to fix as well, because that's a pretty big slowdown right there. Jump that back across there. There's the splitter. Here we go. Whoa. So we're going to need a little bit more space actually to jump this across, which is not ideal. Where? Ah, here they are. Little buggers. Deluks is going to have fun with that. Best of luck with that. I suppose that's one way of doing things. But then it still hasn't sped it up, you'll notice. So what could we do? What could we do? Now I have no predetermined build in my head. What does that do? It's kind of like a random rebalancer. It's not what we want. Nope. Let's run up here quickly and fix this. Get it all plugged back in again. There we go. Actually, just so I don't get caught out, make sure I got plenty of ammunition on me. Now we'll see if this works any better. The answer would be no, it doesn't. So we're left with the final option, okay? And that's this. And now what we need to do is probably rebalance these lines. So Grab that there like this. Okay, we need another one. Something like that. Nope, that doesn't work. It's not fast enough. You can see that we're not getting the throughput needed. Oh, this gets better and better. Alright, another idea. We'll just grab all of this, yeah? Now, if there's something in particular you'd like me to fix in Deluks' factory, if you've been watching his series, be sure to ask, because I'd love to. Now. Okay, there we go, that's that. Maybe. Nope. Making this up as I go along, and you can't half tell. Okay, that's that. Another attack. Yeah, dang it. They're persistent, aren't they, little buggers? I can only imagine. I must go watch the video and see how much fun Deluks had fighting these little buggers off. Actually, that's been unplugged for a while. Possibly better deal with that. Yeah, I think that I'll probably cap this Fixit. I'll keep playing around with this for a couple of more minutes, just to for the fun of it, just to try and get this correct. But you can see what kind of difficulty I'm having here, trying to get all this to work, because it's hard, and this is why I don't like putting copper cable on the belt, because it just makes things difficult. So what we'll do, okay, is just do that there like that, and one more splitter. I promise, last one. If that was in my power, yeah, right. So you know something interesting here. I've only hooked up one side. Oh, and our iron flow has stopped. That's no good. Oh, that's because this has been wiped out down here. Let me fix that. So I'd love to see how this works, if it's going to work. We'll pick that up. Whoa. There we go. There we go. Power. Actually, that'll reach. Excellent. Let there be life. So, all in all, interesting little factory, and I think Deluks has got his hands full. Those little buggers are certainly, I think that might be them. Oops, I'm on the belt. Okay. Now something else I've just noticed. We need another one of them. because that could potentially eat all of our iron supply. So we want to make sure that at least some of it gets past it. So that little bypass is a good trick. I think this will probably be it. We'll just wait for some iron to flow through. See what happens with our green circuits, and then be on our merry way. Now I was hoping for Deluks to join me via Skype. We haven't been able to get coordinated, what with Easter and everything, so unfortunately, yeah, he wasn't able to jump on the channel. But you know, maybe one day that will happen. So I'd love to have him on. He seems like a cool guy, and be sure to check out his channel. He's got some really cool reassembly stuff, which I didn't realise what a cool game it was until I watched it on his channel. So be sure to go across, check it out. If you'd like to see more Fixits, be sure to subscribe. Probably be the easiest way, or follow me on Twitter. That's the other option. Until next time though, thank you for joining me.